All right, here with Archie Conner, who's getting set for his second ever Hattah Desert Race, thanks to Penrite. All right, Arch, how's your build-up been, mate? You got a couple more nights before we get into it. How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Pretty keen to get into the sand and have some fun out on that track.
How much riding have you been doing?
Oh, trying to get a fair few hours in recently. Yeah, just grinding out in the sand.
Yeah, I mean, how do you train for an event like this?
Mostly just long motos, trying to go as hard as I can for as long as I can before I get tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just repetition.
So your dad rode in this race forever ago. When was that?
Dad rode in the 1970s when there was bikes and cars.
Yep.
So yeah, he rode it a couple of times on the bike and then moved over to the car.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
What a great story. Does he tell you how hard it was back then and how you guys have got it easy?
Yeah, get all the stories about how the laps are too long and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, right. So, what was your first Hattah like?
My first Hattah was pretty hard. I crashed a couple of times in the prologue and then had to get my way through the field during the race. So yeah.
How many riders were in your race last year?
I think around 190.
Where'd you end up?
Class, and I ended up 75th.
Okay. So if you hadn't crashed in the prologue, it would have helped a bit anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's pretty important. Explain to people who've never been to Hattah, why is the prologue so important?
It's pretty important because it determines your start position on the grid, so how early you take off in the field. So getting a good spot is crucial to have a good race.
Yeah, absolutely. So where's home for you, Archie?
I live in a town called Boundary Bend, about an hour and a half away from Mildura.
Yeah, sort of towards Wemmen, out that way, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet. Now, I'm just going to hang up that. Just had a call in the middle of it, it's all right. So, tell me about your plans for this year. What are your goals?
My goals for this year are probably a top 5 on the 85 big wheel and top 50 outright in the big wheel class.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, what are you going to do differently this year? I mean, at least you've got a year's worth of experience, right?
Yeah. So this year I got the bigger tank, so I don't have to fill up as much, and just trying to hydrate as much as possible and calm down, and just go hard for as long as I can. Stay concentrated.
And what do you remember about the pits? When you come into the pits, what's the most important thing they always hammer you on?
Slow down. Yeah.
You don't want to get a penalty going to the pits, do you?
Nah.
So, you got any Hattah heroes?
Yeah, Sanders, pretty big one. Love him. Real good bloke. Daniel Milner.
Yeah.
Gotten some coaching from him, so yeah, like
Sweet.
him.
Excellent, mate. Good luck this weekend.
Yeah, thank you.